Hey there, friends, and welcome back to another 3-Minute Thoughts. My name is Derek, and in the next 3 minutes, we're going to take a look at Genesis chapters 41 and 42. These are some of the more famous chapters in the life of Joseph. So Joseph is in prison because he was accused by by Potiphar's wife for doing some inappropriate things, which he didn't really do. He's interpreted dreams, so there's this whole thing going on in the background. Actually, dreams are what got him here in the first place, if you remember from several chapters ago. So Pharaoh's going to have two troubling dreams in the midst of this. Something about 7 cows that are healthy, devouring 7 thin cows, 7 full ears of grain that are going to be consumed by 7 small ones. None of his advisors can figure it out. He calls everybody he can, and nobody can tell. Well, the cupbearer, remember Joseph interprets his dream? Well, the cupbearer remembers Joseph in this moment, tells Pharaoh about this ability that Joseph has to interpret dreams. Joseph is brought in from prison and gives credit to God for his ability to do the interpretations. He explains that the dreams reveal 7 years of abundance followed by 7 years of famine, and the 7 years of famine are going to be nasty. All right, so Joseph advises Pharaoh to set aside a wise leader to store surplus grain during the abundant years so they can be ready for the famine. He's totally impressed by Joseph's wisdom. Pharaoh is going to set Joseph as second in command over all of Egypt. What a turn of events. Joseph is going to oversee the collection of grain. He's going to get married. He's going to have 2 kiddos, Manasseh and Ephraim. When the famine begins, Egypt is ready, and people from around the lands come to buy grain from Egypt. Then as we move into chapter 42, the famine reaches beyond just the immediate land, and it goes into Canaan. Jacob, Israel, sends 10 of his sons to Egypt to buy grain. Remember, these are the same sons who are brothers of Joseph, who sold Joseph into slavery. Yep, that's this one. Major shift happening. All right, so they come to buy grain. He keeps Benjamin back at home because he doesn't want to lose him. When the brothers arrive, they unknowingly bow before Joseph. He looks like an Egyptian, so he doesn't look like them anymore. There's all sorts of things that we can talk about with that, but we don't have time. So to fulfill the dreams that he had at home that got him in this situation to begin with, his family bows down to him. So he's going to test their honesty. He demands that Benjamin comes back. The brothers are guilt-ridden over this treatment of Joseph throughout the years as we move on. They're in the middle of this turmoil and this struggle. And so Jacob, Israel, is completely beside himself at the prospect of losing Benjamin. He refuses to send him no matter what. So these chapters remind us that God's timing is perfect and he sees everything through the fulfillment, not just the problem. That's all we've got for today. Be well, friends.